England beat Belgium. Haaland scored his first hat-trick for Norway. PSG renewed their interest to CR7, and Cristiano tore the headlines of the world media with his meeting with Mbappe in the Nations League match, France versus Portugal. Friends, are you with us, aren't you? Oh, come on now. Pause and subscribe. Every day we are telling about the main news from the football universe. Moreover, a tricky question for you. What age do you think Ronaldo will end his career at? We are waiting for your own forecast in the comments below. And now, smash the like button because we are about to start. Inter wants to sign Sergio Aguero as a free agent. The Argentinian scorer's contract expires next summer, and the Nerazzurri want to take advantage of that. Liverpool and Manchester United want to narrow the Premier League to 18 teams. These clubs also want to cancel the League Cup and League Super Cup tournaments. Suarez could have stayed at Barca and proved me wrong, but he just decided to leave. Barcelona head coach Ronald Koeman told NOS. Barcelona still wants to part with Ousmane Dembele, but the footballer doesn't want to leave at all. The upcoming weeks will be decisive for the French winger, who will try to prove his necessity. Manchester City sees Erling Haaland as a perfect replacement for Sergio Aguero. The citizens' leadership will have an attempt to lure the Norwegian striker. Friends, if you speak Spanish, feel free to subscribe to our new channel, Mundo Football. Exactly same newsfeed, only in Spanish. Follow the link in the description, pinned comment, and the final screen. The management of Manchester United is ready to dismiss the head coach of the team, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the Mirror reports. Lloris is in the third place for the number of matches for France. Hugo played for Les Blues in 117 matches, 25 games left to reach the Rudi Thuram level. Juventus plans to receive at least 50 million euros for Merrick Demiral. Turin's rejected the proposals of Atletico and Tottenham in the summer transfer window and are expecting new attempts in the winter one. Can women play with men? Why not? For example, they can be runners with exceptional technique, said Arsène Wenger. Sevilla refused to sell Jules Koundé to Manchester City and prepared a new contract. Nervions just wanted the re-signing of an agreement with the defender, despite the fact that his contract is valid until the summer of 2024. England is unbeaten for a year, 7-game score, 23-1 on aggregate. Leeds owner Andrea Radrizzani intends to acquire Valencia. Belgium lost for the first time since November 2018. The 13 matches unbeaten run was finally interrupted. Al Nassr offered Arsenal 5 million euros for Mesut Ozil. The Saudi Arabian club will offer German midfielder a 2-year contract. England has the potential to win the Euro and the World Cup. Kevin De Bruyne is quoted by the BBC as saying, Liverpool midfielder Naby Keita got infected with coronavirus. Stop the police brutality. My thoughts are with the victims, Ozil tweeted. Zlatan returned to training with AC Milan. He recently overcame COVID-19. I returned to Barca with a great desire to make everything work out well, said Coutinho. Young became the 6th Inter player to contract the coronavirus. Derby against AC Milan will be held in October 17. Conte is the highest-paid coach in Serie A. Antonio earns 12 million euros a year. Pirlo and Gattuso are not even in the top 5. Xavi won the 3rd trophy in his coaching career. Qatar's Al Sadd took the Ooredoo Cup, beating Al Arabi in the final 4-0. West Ham negotiates for a 5-year deal with Algerian Brentford's winger Benrahma Said. Higuain's older brother Federico joined Gonzalo at Inter Miami. The 36-year-old striker signed a contract until February with a salary of $270 per month. Juventus is interested in David Alaba. In summer, he can leave Bayern for free. A number of matches of the 3rd round of the Nations League took place yesterday. All the results are on your screens. And we move on straight to the main news of the episode. Let's go! Former Arsenal coach Arsène Wenger recalled the failed transfer of striker Cristiano Ronaldo to the London club. Arsenal had an agreement with Sporting, and Manchester United took Carlos Queiroz as an assistant coach. They just quickly interrupted our offer and bought Ronaldo. In spite of that, we did have an agreement. He already had an Arsenal jersey, and I had lunch with him and his mom at the training base. This is just one example, but there were lots of them for some time. The history of a big club is full of great missed players, said Wenger. PSG haven't lost their attempts to sign Juventus striker Cristiano Ronaldo, according to Calciomercato. The Parisian club leadership is going to take advantage of the financial difficulties of the old lady to finally entice the Portuguese. Cristiano Ronaldo's current contract with Juventus is valid until the summer of 2022. The striker had 46 club games last season, with 37 goals and 7 assists. And now about the main event of yesterday's match day of the Nations League. Netherlands can't win in 3 games in a row. The Oranges' mini-crisis continued with a tight score of 0-0 against Bosnia and Herzegovina. The Norwegian national team defeated the Romanian team with a score of 4-0. A hat-trick was landed by the host forward Erling Haaland. The Norwegian striker scored goals in the 13th, 64th and 74th minutes. Erling's first shot was especially beautiful. Thus, 20-year-old Haaland scored his first hat-trick in the main squad of the national team of his country. The young striker has 6 goals in 6 games for the Norwegian national team. In one of the central matches of the day, England beat Belgium with a minimal score of 2-1. In the 16th minute, Romelu Lukaku scored an opener for the guests. The hosts then excelled with Marcus Rashford and Mason Mount's efforts. Consequently, the British got 7 points in the last 2 games and broke into the group headers. The Belgian team still have the same 6 points. France and Portugal met in the central match of the day. The teams failed to hit the opponent's net for the entire match, showing an equal game. Ronaldo had a number of chances, but it was not the best match for him. In the 24th minute, the striker wasn't able to beat the defenders, and in the 50th minute, Cristiano had a great moment, but it could have been played better though. The most discussed episode of the game was the encounter between Ronaldo and Mbappe before the start of the second half. Cristiano was Kylian's idol as a child. Their meeting turned out to be nice enough. Throughout the match, the footballers were fluent in sharing their smiles with good mood. After the match, Kylian tweeted Cristiano Ronaldo with an idle comment. We note that both teams of France and Portugal are first in their League A group with 7 points. The third place is occupied by Croatia, which has beaten Sweden with a minimal score. Friends, we remind you about our new channel, Mundo Football. Support us, subscribe, watch and like. The video is in front of you. Check it out. And now it's time for us to say goodbye. Have a nice one and see you in a bit.